Let me explain opiates to you here real quick. If I were to lock the doors for a week straight, and we're all in here going to do opiates, and when I say opiates, Vicodin, Percocet, Percodan, Demerol, Dilaudid, Oxycontin, oxymorphine, Loratab, methadone, fentanyl, heroin. Those are all opiates. If everyone in here did opiates for a week straight, every person sitting in this room would be a full-blown opiate addict. Every one of you. 95% of the opiates addicts will never get clean and sober. They'll end up in two places. They'll end up dead, or they'll end up in the prison system. In 2 years, I have attended 97 funerals. 97. This morning I got the phone call. Next week I will be attending my 98th. All from heroin and prescription pain pills. But what's the problem? The problem is, too, there's a lot of people out there that are in long-term recovery. 23 million people worldwide are in long-term recovery, but they hide. They hide behind the rooms of a 12-step-based program. They hide behind the rooms of a Christian-based program or a Buddhist-based or church. They don't want anyone to know that they're in recovery because of the shame and guilt. You know, addiction, alcoholism, 1956, the American Medical Association said this is a progressive and chronic disease, and it will ultimately kill you. But we are not treating it like a disease. We're treating it like it has something to do with willpower. That is like telling the individual just went to the hospital and had a heart attack because he eats too many cheeseburgers, and he gets out of the hospital and he's eating another cheeseburger and he has a heart attack. Are you going to not help him? Of course you are. But if someone's struggling with addiction and they go to treatment once, they should be cured. No, this is a lifelong journey. I guarantee you there are people in this audience right now that have struggled with substance abuse. I'm going to take it a step further because I want the mask dropped and I want the stigma of addiction dropped. And I don't want people to be afraid to say, you know what, I struggled and I've turned my life around and things are okay now. If there's any people in the audience that are in recovery from opiate addiction, please stand up. Stand up. Now take a look at these people. Take a look at these people. Does that man look like a heroin addict? Does he look like a heroin addict? Does him? Does she? Do they look like heroin addicts? Thank you very much. You can sit down.